City officials say the growing homeless population in Albuquerque's parks is doing more than just leaving trash behind. They're also breaking sprinklers to use as showers, adding to maintenance costs. Los Altos Park is one of the hardest hit places. News 13's Candace Hopkins is live at the park at Lomas and Eubank with a look. Candace?
Jessica, Parks and Rec officials say after dark, when it's time to water these lawns, some homeless people are turning this area into their own personal bathrooms. It's a common sight in parks across Albuquerque, homeless people hanging out with nowhere else to go.
Over the years, I've seen it get really bad over here with the homeless, and for a couple years, I've kind of avoided the place.
Parks and Rec officials agree, saying the problem is only growing, especially after tent cities were cleaned out along I-40.
When that happened, most of those folks wound up at Los Altos Park.
Those people need basic necessities like water, and with nowhere to get it, officials say they're vandalizing sprinkler heads.
Pools are not open late at night, so you have an opportunity to manipulate the head to take a shower.
Or they say people will mess with the heads to keep their sleeping spots dry.
We water all of our parks overnight. That makes the park wet and uncomfortable for sleeping, and so we get vandalism to turn those heads.
It doesn't sound like a big deal, but the costs really add up. Right now, the city is spending $70,000 a year just to replace sprinkler heads at parks, and a ton of water is also wasted.
You're looking at 900 gallons in just that one damaged sprinkler head. And if you have multiple sprinkler heads, you can do the math. I mean, you start talking thousands of gallons in just one occurrence.
The city says APD is helping by stepping up night patrols in the park. The Parks Department has also added its own security a few nights a week. But they say that's not enough to stop the vandals. Some park visitors say if the homeless can't be kept out, maybe the city should try to accommodate them.
Putting in some water faucets for them would be the cheapest and easiest solution.
Moving those sprinkler heads led to another problem. Recently, a softball team showed up to play a morning game and found their field completely flooded because someone had turned the sprinklers toward that direction. Back to you, Jessica.
All right, thank you, Candace. Officials say each of those sprinkler heads cost about $60 to replace, and sometimes vandals will walk up and down an entire row, destroying one after the other.